And before Belgium, President Trump was in Italy, and one of the major headlines was his visit with Pope Francis. Margaret Brennan reports that the two leaders worked to put their previous clashes aside during their half-hour meeting.
Swiss guards saluted President Trump and the First Lady as they arrived for a face-to-face meeting with Pope Francis at the Apostolic Palace. Mr. Trump introduced his sizable entourage, including daughter Ivanka and son-in-law Jared Kushner. The polite papal encounter was a sharp contrast to their clashes during the campaign.
For a religious leader to question a person's faith is disgraceful.
When asked about the border wall proposal, Pope Francis said it is not Christian to build walls instead of bridges. Mr. Trump fired back.
I don't like fighting with the Pope, actually. I don't think this is a fight.
The two leaders also have diametrically opposed views on many issues.
We will suspend the Syrian refugee program.
President Trump tried to ban Syrian refugees, while Pope Francis personally took in 12 Muslims who had washed up on Greek shores to Rome on his papal plane. When asked about their upcoming meeting, Pope Francis said, quote, "I never make a judgment about a person without listening to them." After today's 30-minute closed-door meeting, the Pope appeared to give a gentle nudge to change the president's mind on climate change, which Mr. Trump has previously called a hoax, presenting him with 3 books, including one he described as focusing on care of our common home, the environment. Mr. Trump gifted him a custom-bound set of the writings of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. On his way out, President Trump told the Pope that he'd never forget what he said. Then the President and the First Lady went on a private tour of the Sistine Chapel. Margaret Brennan, CBS News, the Vatican.